Does that make you... Be at ease. I bear you no... Come, let me buy you a drink. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. Her Majesty, Empress Nid, many are unhappy about the existence. I know not what manner of person. I would be glad to offer you a bargain more than fair. For those who hold such permits, glad I am to hear. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be... They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available.
How might I be of service?
Stems from the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory, which can be found here. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer.
We pawns are mere travellers from beyond the rift. What cause have the Batali to regard us with such hostility?
Take heart, for we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
Interested in my wares? Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can cheat. It on a whim. You've naught to lose, leisure doing business.
I know that lass from
You wish me at the bank. Use these flames to smite our enemies.
Keep holding the enemy!
Splendid.
Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Arisen, are you all right?
That was thrilling.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
The fallen must be revived.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. You see, this is the product of your heedlessness.
It's called.
I'm in your debt. You mustn't let this stop you.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills.
I trust Orts.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
In relation to that, our party contains an abundance of sorcerers.
I worry for our frailty. But I suppose our foes' attacks must first connect in order to do. Any damage?
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't near. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you.
would have me lead. Consider it done.
I can't count the number.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap. And I shall hunt. It to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell. Is that most impregnable? We most long to sail. Since times of... Remember, draconic blood, so long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it the gods sway. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The gods sway. Forgive. However, it appeared his intent was to... The Arisen is a... Thus, the cycle is doomed to continue. The dragon is the embodiment... Understand this. It is a being as are ye. Now that the dragon has substance of... Worm's life crystal... They retain a measure of draconic... Then go. Since times of eld... Remember... Then I bid ye farewell.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
One of us has been poisoned.
Another enemy force has come to assist. We ought to have finished off the person sooner.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Here, if you please.
I knew you would come, Arisen One. You seek answers, and you shall have them. If 'tis within... Loath as I am to admit it, I know I sense a land, yet it now lies though 'tis should seem apart. Perhaps he who was...
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
About time you came along. Or so I'd like to say. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist. I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there, as he himself would have. Yet he tired of it. Alas, though he... It sounds unfortunate. I should know. Would that I could... Come see me again, if it please.
Heavens fend, I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. I should have liked to investigate, if the place hadn't at any rate. I'd best report this.
Gathering materials makes for dull working. It seems aught has occurred within the depths of Stormwind Cave. But what, I wonder?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Let me get that.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. I thought you liked that.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Not live to regret this!
Arisen, are you all right?
I grant you roaring flame.
That was hard work.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Understood.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not. Watching time and again have you sent unto me. Why do you not draw your blade? You seek not my death. I am Rothas, found, and you appear to be arisen. Tell me your God's sway. E'en from these baleful, maddening eye. Yet rarely will the flesh make, and 'twould seem that but yet 'tis fault. I know. I shall grant you this, alas, if that is what you seek.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? I can guide you there if you wish.
True enough.
Twould seem we've need of a key, but... Oh, what a nuisance. Let us simply break it down.
Nothing short of an ogre could breach that door. We're better off looking for the key.
Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
Bones! Walking bones! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Certainly. I might not be able to use these flames to smite our enemies.
These beings are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed, and the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
'Tis all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Let's have a look then.
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
No, this is all wrong. or to use the pitiful fragments. What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the poor. But when the time comes to fell the dragon... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? This? But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, all that matters is I must make haste that... But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. But Lord Phasus is satisfied, though I suppose... Now, all the better if it happens to be... You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystal? Then I wish you good fortune.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
We must find all manuscripts
Mayhap I'll come here.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worms? You have. Incredible! That is Yet here you are. And this, I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then...
This sort of quiet means all well.
Would that they could see past the fur and fangs.
will provide some insight. I shall suffer none to disturb you. Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Phasus at once. Though, mayhap... Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Phasus. You ought reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end. One way or another.
Sir, I heard a rumor that know you the legend of the legend is inscribed here.
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you...
Well met.
Indeed. We are ere Her Majesty's supplicant. We would, however. Empress Nadinia shall commence...
Oh, lambent flame. We...
Seize the rogue the moment you espy him.
Just about anywhere.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that and we ask that a...
Who would wish... Empress Nadinia is the very...
Seize the rogue the moment... Sir Arisen, Her Majesty, have you located the rogue? No! Your Majesty, how could this have happened? We must staunch the bleeding. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
The Empress is fallen.
Such a dreadful thing.
To think, even with the events of this day, nay. However, oh Empress.
The Empress is... I have been abandoned.
Admirable work, if I do say so myself. Well parched. The tongues in the sand.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
unfathomably enormous! I dare say a Cyclops would be as an ant beside it!
I should like to know its purpose. Where is it headed?
It ought to be stopped, but it doesn't seem likely to heed our commands.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Size. How could we possibly face such a thing? My word! What is that? One statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phases.
Yes, of course. I see it now. Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
No ball here.
I grant you roaring flame. Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
And as fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from on high?
'Tis easily done.
I suppose I could always run.
Look at it! Stomping about with an area of thought as to where it treads! Is there naught we can do but watch?
Goodness me.
What's all this ruckus?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer Be well, Arisen. Alas, we must part ways for the time being.
By your command, Arisen.
Gigantus appears to have fallen. Let us hasten to Moonglint Tower.
Indeed, you are correct.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
This could grant us an edge in battle if we use it well.
It seems fate has seen fit to reunite us. Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow.
I shall do as you say.
Would seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
I'm dead on
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings. Only don't go rushing off before you're...
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Tis some manner of device. Shall we activate it, Arisen?
We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome.
I call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
It is of vital import that we have a word with Lord Francis. The Pretender need not be present. By your command, Risen.
Let my magics grant you an elemental.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all. Arisen, you've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt fit. Thou wouldst flee. This is the path thou hast chosen, Arisen. Thy choice is made. Which the world thou desired awaiteth